Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys a story from my childhood, and I want to tell you guys a lesson that I learned from it and kind of what I want you guys to take if you are in a similar situation. And the lesson kind of helps in other parts of life. So this is the story of how I stopped my bullies from bullying me. So I grew up in Dubai and I moved to India in 7th grade, and that was literally the worst thing ever. It was so bad, you guys. It was awful because I was this little 12-year-old girl and I was so new to the country, so new to the people, so new to the culture. I didn't know anything, and I went to this school, and I'm not going to mention any names in this purely because I don't know what the law situation is, but yeah, we're not out here to get sued. But I remember I went to the school and I literally got teased the first day. Obviously, I was very upset and I didn't understand what was happening. I didn't know why they were teasing me, but they did. And then I started noticing that it continued on for at least half of my 7th grade, so almost 6-7 months, and the teasing would get like progressively worse. And it got so bad that I literally would cry to my mom saying, I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go. And I remember at some point I even told her, like, I want to run away. I don't want to be here. I might have said I don't want to go to this school. I want to go back home. All this stuff. And it was so bad that my mom had to come to school, talk to my class teacher. And my class teacher was so empathetic to me, by the way. She was such a sweetheart. But she couldn't do anything. And then we talked to even the vice principal, and even they couldn't do anything because they can't stop what little boys do, you know. And it was only the boys that were doing it. It wasn't the girls. And so yeah, it got so bad. And you know, the thing with bullies is the group thing. If one of them, the leader, which was the main guy that would really bully me, and the others would just follow suit. It was so bad that I remember in that year, I was 2011? Yeah, 2011. It was so bad, I didn't even listen to music. And anyone who knows me knows that I love music, and it's been a part of my life since I was a kid to obviously now. But that year I didn't listen to any music because I was so upset about what was happening. And it really affected me a lot. It affected my thinking process. It affected my studies. It affected my home life because I was just always angry because I couldn't take it out on them. So I would come back home and I would take it out on my parents. And it was just such an awful situation to be in. Now, the turning point of this entire story, if you will, is one day, the guy that was always bullying me, the main guy, we were in a group project. Something on the other happened. And something happened, and I remember I just lost it. I went red and I screamed at him. I screamed at him to stop pushing me around, to stop being a bully, to stop harassing me. I just screamed, and it was so bad that everyone outside the class could see, and they like kind of looked and like, what the hell was happening? I screamed, and he was so shocked, you guys. He was like wide-eyed. And I literally got up and I left. After that, they never bullied me. They never bothered me. They never spoke to me. They didn't do anything. Everything just came to a stop. I remember what I thought from that entire lesson, what I thought from that entire outbreak, if you will, was that, damn, I could have stopped this a very long time ago if I just screamed at the guy. Like, all I needed to do was just raise my voice a little bit and he would back down. That kind of stayed with me for a very long time because I realized that no one's gonna save you. No one is a prince charming in this world or a princess charming. No one is ready to give up everything to help you. The only person that you can truly count on is yourself. you can get yourself out of situations. You are your own warriors. Now, obviously, this is context related. There are situations where you might not be able to get out on your own and you do need help. And in those situations, do take help. Please, when you really have to know when to ask for help and when to do it on your own. That kind of distinction comes with experience, it comes with age, it comes with maturity, a lot of other factors, but you need to know that difference. So I'm not telling you to never ask for help. I'm just telling you that you need to trust yourself a lot more than you do. And side note, that bully was actually really sad in real life. I remember seeing an incident right in front of me, and I had so much empathy for him because I was like, oh wow, maybe that's why you're acting like such an awful human being. And he actually transferred the year later, and the guys that were in his group would end up being in my classes in the couple years down, and they were actually fine. But I would still be like, y'all bullied me, I don't need to talk to y'all. But yes, that is what I want you guys to take away from this story. Now, I am not sitting here saying that my story is the saddest story ever. I'm sure there are people out there that have worse stories, but this is my story, and I like to say never ever discount someone else's experience. Just because you had a worse experience doesn't mean that someone else's experience is not as bad. But yes, have that faith in yourself that you can get yourself out of situations and you can fight your own battles. Have that faith. Trust yourself. I would like to add, I don't scream in public. It's not something I do quite often. Haven't done it in, well, you know what? I haven't done it in 2 years. 2018. Yeah, 2 years. I really hope you enjoyed this little snippet into my life, and I hope you guys learned something from it. Subscribe to my channel. I will have a blog post about this down below as well, so please do check that out. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Love yourself, choose yourself, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.